Hello everyone, welcome to the, what do I call this? Honey Diaries podcast. Welcome. Get comfortable, get some biscuits and tea, and just chill. Just come in and relax and just sit down. Pretend we're having mother's meeting. But we're talking about 2018. But let's just get started. So, if you haven't seen my two previous, the first podcast, the second podcast, you need to see this. You need to probably go into the comment section or just try and find it on my channel. You'll find a playlist somewhere. But let's talk about 2018. So, the previous year, I made new friends. I had a lot of issues going on, my depression, and so the next year, I lost a lot of friends from the previous year, and it was hard. It was honestly hard. Seeing other people just leaving the college, because it was the end of that year of college, and it made me kind of like I doubted I could do, I was capable of being, still doing animal care, still being me, I guess. I just doubted so much of myself that it made me paranoid. So that in 2018 I studied in college, so there's a 3-year where it's free to actually go to college. Sorry about the dryer, by the way. I don't know if you can hear that. Very sorry. So basically you have it free for 3 years in the UK, but after that certain point you can't go to college anymore. So but yeah, as I was saying, so I did health and social care level 1. I didn't have English or maths during that time. I was not taking my medication, so that was quite annoying. But I did, on a positive note, I did get 4 rescue mice. So we had Midnight, Raven, Speckles, and Red. 1 boy, 1 neuter boy, and 3 girls. 3 girl mice and 1 boy mouse. And they were amazing to me. They're lovely to have as pets, but when I had to let them go, it was the hardest thing. Mice don't live that very long, especially domesticated mice. They live around 2 to 3 years. It depends on their genetics. But yeah, that's just how it is. And I feel like every time one would pass away, I just got more emotional. I got more attached to the situation, and it made me cry so much. So since then, I haven't got any mice, and it's just hard watching them go. It's really hard. I didn't cry. I did cry for Red, because Red was my favorite. He was my favorite, but I loved them all equally, all 4 of them. They were just amazing to have, and I know I struggled to clean them out sometimes, but that's just how it is. My mental health back then was tiring. It was tiring to be me. It was just, I had a lot going on. I had college, I had to study, I had to do assignments, I had to, just get on with the work, trying my best to survive, basically. Yeah, I lost a lot of friends, but a few friends did stay, but not many, from that previous year of college, where I went to animal management level 3 ABC, which I passed. But yeah, I did get 4 rescue mice, which was adorable. But I did meet another friend, maybe 2 friends during that time. I did meet a new friend that I thought I knew, but maybe not. But yeah, so when you meet somebody, you think you know them, but really you don't. So it's like, do I know you? Because I think she knew me from primary school. No, not primary school. High school. Yeah, high school. But yeah, I lost a lot of weight because I was struggling with my medication back in 2017. Because my weight was going up and down, up and down, up and down. So still from this day, I'm still struggling with it. So I hope to improve that. Just a little spoiler for this year. But I'm gonna do this for every single year, this podcast for the previous years, but not straight the dead on year now. But yeah, I'll try and get 2019, out probably next year, maybe a couple months down the line, if I feel like doing another podcast video. But I think that 2018 was the worst, most depressing year. I did get my first boyfriend that year, a serious relationship. Didn't go well. It took us I think from May or April to November. That's when we broke up. I don't want to say any names. So yeah, it was a serious relationship, but I didn't understand. My mental health went down again, and it happens. He wasn't treating me right, and I feel like he didn't understand. So I had to learn to love myself before I went into another relationship. But I just went for it. I knew I loved myself back then, but I didn't really fully understand that I had to be completely okay with this. Because when you're not on your medication, when you're a schizophrenic, the paranoia gets to you. Because I'm a paranoid schizophrenic. I used to have psychosis back when I was younger. I know I never said that in my previous videos, but I used to be like really, really bad with concentrating, getting distracted, talking to friends more than doing the work. But that's kind of changed now. But in 2018, I struggled with even keeping up. Like, that was only level 1. They're very calm with me because it was only level 1, health and social care. So, yeah, it's quite easy. I think the most hardest thing about that year was losing my boyfriend, because my ex-boyfriend, I think I realized then, like, he doesn't deserve someone like me who's gonna be, because he just treated me poorly, he didn't understand my needs, and I knew it was me, not him. I needed to understand what was truly going on with me, and I needed to figure it out now. So I just took my medication. That's what I wasn't doing. I wasn't taking my medication for 2 years. So basically, with your medication, when it comes to schizophrenia or psychosis, you need to take your medication for a week for it to actually fully work, which is quite annoying. I didn't realize how severe it got. But I understood that I had to take it. And there were days where I just felt so crap. But I know that from then I've learned a lesson. The lesson is be consistent. Sometimes people move in and out of your life. That year I learned that people just move around out of your life, and it's just how it is. You can't change that. You can't force people to stay into your life and just expect them to stay when you're just forcing them to stay. But really, you need to let them go, because you're causing more harm than good. So, yeah. And that's the lesson I learned that year. That I needed to love myself, I needed to fix my mental health, It was a struggle for 3 years technically. Yeah, because the transition between the 2016 and 2017, it was just the most roughest year of my life. Not of my life. I would say when I went to the ward back in 2011, yeah, 11, maybe 12, 2012, I don't know, I can't remember which year it was, but the thing is that I learned a lot from the younger me, the teenage me, that it grew kind of with me, I guess. I don't know, from that moment when I got diagnosed, I knew that I would stick with my old self, but I'm a little different now, so. But in 2018, it just sucked studying health and social care when I could have been studying, what was it? Animal management level 3, the proper level 3, not the more practical version, because I didn't have science back then. I only had the basics, so that kind of sucked that I had to do the basic version of the proper level 3. But yeah, it just, it sucked. Honestly, it sucked. I just didn't want to do health and social care. I wasn't a social I'm not really a social person. I prefer to work with animals, but then at the same time, I don't like the physical activity. But then I'm kind of conflicted. I'm like, am I lazy? Am I not? Am I lazy? And it's like, so conflicted. But I'm not lazy. I know how to get things done. But yeah, it's just how it is. I think back then, when I got the rescue mice, I don't know how I convinced my mum and dad that I wanted these 4 rescue mice. I don't know how I did it. It was so... just... I don't know how I did it. It made me realize how much responsibility animals are. They're full-time, like... you need to have time for them. Honestly. It's hard when you have so much responsibility, but then you gotta be there for them and yourself and your partner, and but think how I dealt with them. I did an okay job. I think I was really sad when they left. I felt like I felt empty. I felt like I did something wrong. I felt like I didn't trust the care that I was doing. Maybe I just didn't understand back then how much responsibility I was getting into. So many emotions, but I think, yeah, I did a good job, but I just feel like I should have done more to prevent, oh my god. Jellybean is licking herself, if you can hear that. You're a disgusting woman. I mean, in real life. You're a disgusting woman. Stop licking yourself. They could probably hear it in the freaking microphone. Jellybean is my cat. Our cat, technically. Sorry, I'm getting distracted, as usual. But 2018 was just it was just an odd year. I don't know how to describe it. I can't put a song to it either. It's like, it's a song where you must know your worth. You must understand that you must love yourself before going into another relationship. But I didn't, sadly. Spoiler alert. Anyway, let's just say I just went into health and social care thinking that I would be okay with people, but I don't really want to say a scenario where I wasn't okay with dealing with people, because my god, I liked some of my classmates, but not all of them. Just saying. But yeah, that's all I can really say with that scenario in my head that I have right now. I would say that, but I feel embarrassed to actually say what I'm gonna say. Sorry, that was my headphones. I want to express that if you have a dream, please just go for it. Go with your heart and mind and body together. Don't doubt it before going in, if that makes sense. But yes, thank you all for watching. This is a quick kind of 60 minute to 30-minute video. No, yeah. But thank you all for watching. I hope to get another podcast video up soon. I don't know when, because I'm very busy. I've got an assignment to do. I've got my weight management to do. But thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate it. It's like, it always fills my heart when I see people watching my videos. It's like, you know, oh god, I die in this. I was like, why did I do that? Why did I just run in? So I'm watching the video the Overwatch video that I'm doing. I died so much in this match. I feel kind of stupid. Literally, half the time the team were pulling the payload thing and I was already dead. They're too good. Okay, sorry. But yeah, enjoy the next video that I'm gonna make for this. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And yes, I kind of was not surprised by the Bastion play. I was like, I'm leaving. But thank you, goodbye, and take care of yourself. Bye.